Welcome to the World Register. The World Register is an independent news source providing truthful, unbiased, and timely reporting about people, places, and events. Reuters news agency reports that the bribery case against U.S. Senator Bob Menendez, Democrat of New Jersey, survived a key test on Monday as the federal judge overseeing his trial rejected a defense motion to throw out the most serious charges. According to the report, U.S. District Judge William Walls in Newark, New Jersey, allowed the trial to proceed on all charges. He had suggested on October 16th that he was inclined to dismiss the core of the case based on a U.S. Supreme Court decision last year that narrowed the legal definition of public corruption. Other reports show that the United States Department of Justice indicted both Senator Menendez and Solomon Melgen, one of his close friends and major donors, on April 1st, 2015. Senator Menendez was charged with bribery, fraud, and making false statements. According to the indictment, Senator Menendez asked the top State Department officials to pressure the Dominican Republic government into enforcing a port security contract that would benefit Mr. Melgen's company. In return, Mr. Melgen promised to give $60,000 to Senator Menendez's political campaign. Prosecutors charged that Senator Menendez acted as Mr. Melgen's personal senator, helping obtain visas for several of Mr. Melgen's girlfriends. Additional outlets show Senator Menendez is accused of accepting a range of gifts from Mr. Melgen, including trips on Mr. Melgen's private jet, a stay at a five-star Paris hotel, a round of golf at a private club in West Palm Beach, and access to an exclusive Dominican resort. Mr. Melgen also donated a substantial amount of money to benefit Senator Menendez's political campaigns. Prosecutors claimed that $750,000 in contributions were tied to personal benefits Senator Menendez accepted. And in another report by Reuters news agency, Iraqi government forces captured the Kurdish-held city of Kirkuk, responding to a Kurdish vote on independence with a bold maneuver that transforms the balance of power in the country. According to the report, a convoy of armored vehicles from Iraq's elite U.S.-trained counterterrorism force seized the city's capital government headquarters on Monday afternoon, less than a day after the operation began. A dozen armored vehicles arrived at the building and took up positions nearby alongside local police. They pulled down the Kurdish flag and left the Iraqi flag flying. Neither side gave a casualty toll for the operation. An aid organization working in Kirkuk said several Peshmerga and members of the Iraqi forces had been killed in an overnight clash south of Kirkuk. Some Kurdish civilians were fleeing the city of 1 million people in fear of reprisals. Crowds of ethnic Turkmen who opposed Kurdish control of the city were celebrating. Some drove in convoys with Iraqi flags and fired shots in the air. Iraqi Prime Minister al-Abadi ordered the Iraqi flag be hoisted over Kirkuk and other disputed areas claimed by both the central government and the Kurds, who defied Iraqi leadership to hold a vote for independence on September 25th. The Iraqi leadership described the advance as largely unopposed and urged the Kurdish security forces, known as Peshmerga, to cooperate in keeping the peace. The Peshmerga said Iraqi leadership would be made to pay a heavy price for triggering war on the Kurdistan people. And lastly, Reuters news agency reports that Spain moved closer on Monday to imposing central rule over Catalonia to thwart its push for independence after Catalan President Carles Puigdemont missed an initial deadline to make his intentions clear. He now has until Thursday to back down. The Spanish High Court has banned the Catalan police chief from leaving the country while he is investigated on suspicion of sedition. In a confrontation viewed with mounting unease in European capitals and financial markets, President Puigdemont failed on Monday to respond to Spain's ultimatum to clarify if he was declaring unilateral independence.